coming into the bedroom here. Don't mind the bed and the laundry. Cute cat though. We first off have this little table here with a heartleaf philodendron here in the middle, a red anthurium right here, and there is a green wandering dude right in front there, crispy wave fern, a little goldfish plant with no goldfish currently, and a little peace lily here. This has been putting out a ton of new growth for the past little while. New leaf here, and some more coming in through here. This guy's a little bit sad. He didn't take the move very well. We're gonna forget about him for a moment. Marble Queen Pothos here. Doing pretty good. Got a couple crispy leaves. All in all, doing pretty good though. A little moonshine snake plant here in the back. This is a pup that I took off the mom. Had 4 babies on it, so there's some more of those to come. A white butterfly, Syngonium podophyllum right here. All the new leaves are coming in super, super white. Lots of sun lovers there. Now, this Alocasia Regal Shields, this sad little dude right here, got him from Gaze. This is the saddest leaf currently. The other 2 fell off because they're, gone in the wind. We have 1 super healthy leaf and new growth coming in here. Very happy about that. During the move, I was away from my apartment for about 2 weeks, and it suffered from the underwatering. Definitely suffered, but we're bouncing back. We have a Hoya carnosa Crimson Queen here, getting up to the top. Leaves are getting pretty big. I've got it tied on just with a zip tie here to the trellis. It's getting too heavy to hold itself up, so I had to give it a little bit of help there. A bird's nest snake plant with a cute little baby. Little pup on there. Still too small to take off yet, but eventually. She's pretty though. And we have Alocasia Polly, who actually is putting out another new leaf from this second bulb here that was above the soil that I didn't know if I should pot beneath, because then would it be too high soil level on this one? I don't know. I left him, but he seems to be doing good now. This is my prized possession currently, because look at this new leaf. Huge new leaf here, not completely unrolled, but he's working on it. Compared to this one, massive difference. Glad to know that he's happy. Finally got his care down pat. Another little Crimson Queen down here with 2 all white leaves. One has a little bit of kind of starker white variegation in the middle there, but regardless, both of those leaves are going to die eventually because no chlorophyll means no photosynthesis. So that's fun. Yeah, then over here I guess we have Pearls and Jade Pothos putting out a new little leaf there. Some more new growth coming in along. He's doing pretty good. 2 more moonshine babies chilling there. This one is doing significantly better than this one, but this one's smaller, so I kind of expected that much. Mama Moonshine up in the back here. She's pretty big. Hard to get a full shot of her. I love her colors. And this one, I'm guessing is Trifasciata, but not 100% sure on that. Happy he's here though. Happy he's loving life. This is a witch's cauldron. Yes, it was $4 in the Halloween decor section at Walmart. Yes, I immediately thought of it as a plant pot. And this golden pothos vine trails all the way down to here with a pretty new leaf. The new leaves on this one have been having a lot more variegation than all the others, so it's been getting some sun. All the rest of the cuttings in here I started from another plant I'll show y'all in a minute, but this longest vine, which I have not cut yet, I can't bring myself to cut it, I started while I was in PEI actually, and I had no sweet clue what it was, but it was pretty and I wanted some, so snipped a little piece out of a cutting from work, and magic. It's gotten about this big in about a year, so that's some good growth. This one here, actually got as a trade. Actually, both of these I got as trades. This one from Ilyana Dimitrov. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your name. I definitely am butchering it. I'm so sorry. But yeah, doing well. Rooted up in an old icy square jar, actually. Who else loves icy squares? Icy squares are great. She's doing good. I'm gonna propagate once she gets a little bit longer, fill in some of the bare spaces in the pot there, because there's a few. This one here, Neon Pothos, which is actually putting out a brand new little leaf there. Got some soil on him still. But yeah, this one came from Caitlin Nickel, fellow admin in this group. Doing very well since I popped him into soil there a few weeks ago. It's probably more like a month ago now. Okay. This guy, I gotta zoom back to get him. Dracaena marginata bicolor. He is huge and in charge, and he's got a prime spot on my desk. He's doing pretty good. Haven't had him for super long though, so you know. Coming around the bed to the other side here now, we have Golden Pothos, Golden Pothos, Golden Pothos. Doot doot doot, a bunch of Golden Pothos here. Wow, this lighting is lovely. We have a Berry Illusion Syngonium here, another white butterfly, another Berry Illusion in here, Variegated Jade. Oh my goodness, what am I reaching for? Variegated Jade. Absolutely love this guy. Brings out the pink more so when he's sun-stressed. Very pretty. And some little babies. There is Rainbow Burst Echinopsis, a little teddy bear panda plant, Kalanchoe kalanchoe tomentosa, another Rainbow Burst, some more little baby succulents there, more Rainbow Bursts, more succulents. A Pearl von Nuremberg right here, Echeveria. As we get over a little bit further, another succulent that I have no clue what it is. Jelly bean plant, two little babies, and some more succulents that I don't know the names of. Then we come down here. There we are. There's some better lighting. We have a full-size Berry Illusion Syngonium here. Putting out a new leaf in here. Very cool. Another little baby one here that's putting out new leaves. A little Pilea peperomoides, which needs some fertilizer, but we'll get to that eventually. Peperomia Ginny, also sometimes called Peperomia tricolor. Red edge, which is pretty self-explanatory. 3 colors, red edges. I love this one though, so pretty. A Syngonium pink, Pink Illusion Arrowhead. All the new leaves, since I put it in brighter sun, have been coming out a lot more pink rather than just having the pink veining on them. So happy that this one's been coming along well. We've got a ZZ here. This actually right here is the newest stock that came up on my ZZ. First new stock since I got it. Very happy. I can actually feel the tubers through the nursery pot, like right here. You can kind of see the shadows of where the pot is actually bowing out because there's so many tubers in there. So I'm going to need to split that guy at some point soon. This jade might also be one of my favorite plants of all time, Crassula ovata. I started this one from a single leaf about 1.5 years ago, I believe. And this one came from a hard time in my life, but, you know, propagated up and grew into this beautiful big boy with 2 fully developed stalks and a 3rd one starting to come through there. So I like to use it as a metaphor for personal growth as well. We have Echeveria Pulidonus here with a bunch of little leaves propagating. A cactus that I don't know the name of in an adorable little bee mug. Cute. Some Peperomia caparata Red Ripple. I believe it's the Luna Red variety. Definitely not the shumi red variety that I learned about today, because those are really blood red, and even the flowers are kind of red on them. These ones flower white. I have one flowering downstairs currently. Now, forgive the crispy leaves on this peace lily. It definitely needs to get repotted and split soon. It's getting a little tight quarters in there, but still pushing out some new leaves. And this is the Big Mama golden pothos that I was talking about, that I propagated the rest of the cuttings in my witch's cauldron from. Normally I didn't ever let the vines get longer kind of than the pot's bottom, but I'm just kind of letting her grow wild now. We're gonna eventually, when she gets big enough, I'm gonna try to trail her up and around here. If she gets that long while I'm still living here. I'm back at my parents' house now, not in an apartment for the whole COVID pandemic, so we'll see what happens within the next year or so, but she's gonna grow wild and trail everywhere. Down here, my big pink syngonium, forgive the laundry here. Lots of new growth in there, definitely some splits possible. Might have to do that within the next little while. Peperomia obtusifolia, 2 of those there, actually. One here in terracotta and one in the black plastic pot there. Another white butterfly. So just a note for nodes as well, if anyone's curious. This there and there, where you can see the little bumps, those are the nodes, and you can even see little tiny little root nubs coming out there as well. So if I were going to propagate this, I'd chop it here, or you could chop it down here, and that whole middle spike would be able to propagate into a new plant. Hidden in the back here, Sansevieria snake plant, I believe Laurentii. Not 100% sure. Most of those I've seen are pretty big. This one's, you know, not so big, but same coloring, very pretty. Got a little seashell in there to keep him company. Moving up the next shelf, another white butterfly. This one definitely needs a spin. Give him a spin there. You can see the nodes in other little areas where it can be propagated as well. Beautiful plants. Another berry illusion. This one you can see better kind of the reason why it's called berry illusion. The veining on it, kind of like the pink one's veining is pink. This one is kind of like a red blush berry kind of color. See? Yeah, that's a good example of why. And then another white butterfly. And a red anthurium in the back here. Very cute guy here. Misting bottle in the way, of course. Up on top here, we have 2 little baby variegated spider plants. Another peace lily here, and a Dracena Song of India. Dracena reflexa. I love the variegation of this guy. Let me just get him down here. I love the way the leaves look on this guy. Oh, and look, some new leaves since I got him home. That's a good surprise. Come down here. We have a pearls and jade cutting that I started getting rooted. Soil all up over it there, oops. And a new leaf coming through there. Down here, we've got a little goldfish plant cutting. Just chilling, hanging out. And then over here, we have another moonshine baby. Out here in the kitchen, we don't have too much, but this is my propagation station, one of them anyway. A bunch of different types of coleus here. And I'll take these couple down just so we can have a look there. So we have Peperomia obtusifolia variegata leaf here with some pretty solid root growth. And then attempting a stem cutting of just the plain old obtusifolia. We've got some roots starting. Here started on April 26th. No sprouts yet, but these will eventually little lemon seedlings. We've got some other baby succulents here. Don't know the name of this one. This one is Kalanchoe tomentosa. My goodness, I'm gonna get tongue-tied on the Latin so much in this video. Another kind of succulent ghost plant, I believe, and some Peperomia caparata leaves propagating in water here. We've got a mess of soil also, but a mess of roots and leaves in here. We need to top those up soon. and the ultimate propagation table. Zoom back so we can get a full image of this here. We have some prayer plants, variegated spider plants, a bunch of different kinds of coleus, Tradescantia spathacea, African violet leaves back here, heartleaf philodendron, a Brazil philodendron that I got also from Ilyana Dimitrov. Again, sorry if I butcher your name. Also, this Wandering Jew cutting was from her as well. Wandering Dude, sorry. Politically accurate. Some marble queen. Lots of babies, and we are big on recycling in this house. I keep all all my liquor bottles to propagate in. They actually make great propagators because the necks on them are thin enough so that the leaves won't fall right down into the jar as they will with some others that are more wide mouth, like these pasta sauce jars. Yeah, like this one's pretty well almost fallen down in there as it is. So yeah. Couple different kinds of coleus there. No idea what any of them are called, other than this one here is a Kong rose, and this one down here is a mosaic. We have Monstera adansonii, courtesy of Chantel Jarita from this group. Thank you to you. We've got root growth. I am so excited about this specifically. Tiny, but gives a lot of excitement to your life. And also, if we can see there, there's a new leaf coming. Another little coleus there potted up. Dracaena fragrans corn plant chilling here. Very cute. Another coleus in the back here. And yes, we still have a gingerbread house up. Don't judge. And Pilea peperomoides with some babies there. He's getting kind of tall and straggly, so I think I'm going to do a big chop and chop him off right there. Try to propagate them up so I can plant them down deeper and hopefully force some more babies to sprout up in that pot. This is where all of the magic happens. This is the plant room. Used to be my playroom when I was a kid. Now it's the plant room. First off, an air plant. Also, you know, extra storage for the kitchen. We have 3 little Alaworthia black gems here. A couple more. There's those over there. Now these are Alochinesis or Chinensis. Not entirely sure the pronunciation, but they are not aloe vera. They can be used the exact same way, though the gel can be used in hand sanitizers, lotions, creams, what have you. A bunch of babies there trying to root up. This one needs to stand up, but that's going to take some work. A purple heart here, also from Ilyana Dimitrov. Thank you very much for this guy. He's grown a lot and put out a new couple shoots here. I'm going to try to propagate him and put him into a larger pot to fill it out as well. Let's see, a bunch more Tradescantia spathacea babies propagating because I ran out of space on the other one. A big dude here potted up, and another variegated spider plant. And bam! Huge goldfish plant here. Had to DIY a little hanger so we could get him hung up there. I love these little fishies. And an oxalis here. Over here, actually, I'll show this just if anyone's interested. This is my normal potting soil mix that I do. It's just normal potting soil, usually Pro Mix, but I don't actually have any Pro Mix currently. So it is Schultz, I believe, in the dark blue bag, but I always mix it with extra perlite, so it's about 1 part perlite to 3 parts potting soil. And over here, this is a fun little table. So first of all, we've got strawberry plants. Give them a spin here. Now these aren't going to make red strawberries. These are going to make white strawberries that taste like pineapple. Pine berries. I think I have the label over on the other side of the room. I'll see if I can find that as well, and I'll post a picture down in the comments. Yeah, so these are going to make pine berries, in theory. Getting those dormant crowns woken up and ready to go outside come time. This here, whole table of some magic. Alochinesis there, a little china doll, some coleus Kong rose, Tradescantia spathacea scattered out through there, a little pink syngonium, some more coleus, Kalanchoe tomentosa, Alaworthia black gem, a bunch of variegated spider plants, some rabbit's foot prayer plants, another little goldfish here with a teeny little fishy. keep an eye on the St. John's Plant Buy and Sell group, because you may see some of these, not strawberries, over there within the next week or so. Here. Huge little setup we got here. This might be my pride and joy. From Karma Sucks NL. Shout out to her. She is amazing. We have Monstera Deliciosa with no fenestrations yet. She was a little juvenile baby when I got her. Oh, right down there, I think she's putting out a new little shoot. So, happy to call this a part of my collection. We have Hoya Carnosa Compacta, 2 pots of that there. It hasn't done much. I have Peperomia obtusifolia right here, the one that was in the picture I posted. This here are the variegated leaves I was talking about that it's starting to push, even though it's just a normal green dude. Here, my Peperomia obtusifolia variegata. 2 of those guys there. I love the patterning on these leaves. A little lemon seedling here doing its best. Prince of Orange philodendron. That's starting to put out a new leaf. Don't know if you can see there. Yeah, there we go. And we have a pink polka dot plant. Some more lemon seedlings. 3 in that pot there, 2 there. Aloe brevifolia. Kalanchoe Aurora Borealis. This is the Mama Rainbow Bursts I was talking about with the babies that I had up in my bedroom. This here is Crassula ovata compacta. Compact Jade. Has grown a lot since I got it. It was originally only 3 little stems, little shoots. And now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new growth points. We have Peperomia caparata red ripple all along here. Some of them are more green than others, but they are red ripple. This here is a pot of basil seeds that I started. I didn't want to get them too tall and leggy, so I got them moved here into my southeast window. We have Echeveria azulita here and Echeveria lola here. Focus, please. There we go. And then these are Aloe brevifolia pups that I hate with all my being. Some more succulent babies there, a little coleus, more succulent babies. And then we have some cactuses over here. No clue what that one is, but he's doing great. We love him. He came with me from PEI. Sedum adolphii, golden sedum. These are 4 Copper King cactus babies. A little rainbow burst baby. Some more succulent babies all along here. Another Kalanchoe tomentosa. A little compact jade baby. Succulents. A cactus. And a little jade baby over here. And once we come down here, we have Echeveria neon breakers and Echeveria pulidonis. And as you can see, poking over top of that is a Hoya bella I got from Holland Nurseries that actually had a horrible spider mites infestation when I bought it, but I knew it when I bought it. I just didn't think that I would ever see another one in person ever again. It's actually recovering pretty well now. It's got a bunch of new growth points poking out there. This old growth is kind of the shits, but the new stuff is looking really healthy. Another pride and joy is Philodendron Pink Princess. It has a new leaf forming there. You can kind of see it. And a chocolate soldier, Kalanchoe tomentosa. Found this here. Another one I got from Ilyana Dimitrov, lemon scented geranium, which I believe is also called the citronella geranium. Not entirely sure, but very pretty and very nice smell. I always kind of rub this one as I walk by because it smells like lemons. This tall spindly dude here is actually ginger root. Another oxalis. We have another marble queen here. New growth coming here. There we are. Got him hanging. We have on this shelf here, you can kind of see, here, this one you can see better, dragon fruit babies. So they're going to be you know, doing their thing over the next little while and forming some cactuses, some more little baby succulents, and a propagation pot. And here is my huge Coleus Kong Rose. Beautiful coloring. I love the pink veining on this one. And back up here, all the flowers are kind of dead and dying, but a lovely Easter cactus that flowers white. Got this at Coleman's Newfoundland Drive. They're supposed to be getting a new shipment of plants in soon, so excited to see what they have. This beauty here, first ever that I've had, an avocado tree. Get from the top there. Got this from Sandy Jane in the group the other day. I only got this, I believe, for 2 days now, maybe. Got it potted up there. She had it for about a year going in water, so it's ready for soil. We've got some more of those pineberry plants there. A little baby pilea, a Sansevieria cylindrica, and these two here are the Deliz everbearing strawberries, normal red strawberries, varieties that I got from Good to Grow in CBS. So shout out to them for some awesome strawberries. This beauty that isn't actually potted into this big pot yet, but will be eventually, a cordyline red sister Hawaiian TI plant, bong bush or Hawaiian palm lily. I am in love with the colors of this plant. I never thought there could be a plant with such vibrant pink coloring. I'm amazed. Every day I'm amazed at this babe. Got some dry crinkly spots from where she was at the store. She needs a lot of humidity and a lot higher sun. She doesn't normally sit here, but I wanted to kind of make space in the middle of the room here so I could walk around to film this. Moving over here, lots of spider babies from a huge-ass spider plant, which may or may not also be going on that St. John's plant buy and sell group, as well as some of these other ones here with some babies. There's like a million of those there. I'm overflowing with spider plants, basically. So that's what you're getting yourself into when you get spider plants, is all of these babies. A little ivy here, English ivy, Hedera helix. Another spider plant, some little baby spider plants, a rabbit's foot prayer plant back here with some new growth poking through in a couple different places there, a little baby me, a peace lily, and some more spider plants. Coming over here now is all of my succulent propagations. This is the Kalanchoe aurora borealis. That's how they propagate via leaf. They stick out their babies from the sides of the leaves, not the base. A bunch of different kinds there. Trumpet jade. Bunch of Mother of Thousands babies. Jades, you know. This here, my friend actually got for like $1.50 or something at Kent on sale. A Crassula marginalis rubra variegata, calico kitten. Yes, this is a calico kitten that she got. Very sad, very worse for wear. I'm going to be repotting this and kind of getting this back into good shape for her. I've attempted some Mimosa pudica sensitive plant seeds. No sprouts yet, but they're working on it. Another succulent propagation bowl. I've got cactus seeds of some various varieties propagating in here. Germinating, I guess. Another Kalanchoe tomentosa. A little wandering dude here. Purple. Yeah, this is what the calico kitten should actually look like. I mean, it's a bit more green than I'd like, but she's doing her best with what little sun she's getting. Another golden pothos that I have here. That's down to one leaf. I'm trying to give her as much sun as possible so she can bounce back. Just a bunch more little succulent babies along the window. Little chocolate soldier there. Some propagating, some already rooted. These here are actually propagations from a variegated jade that I have upstairs, but they reverted back. A lot of times when you propagate variegated succulents with leaves, they will revert back. So they're just all green, but I love them dearly anyway. I got sea glass in a couple of these pots here for decoration. And another copper king baby and some goldfish plants. doing their best to propagate there. And this here is basically my wall of anthuriums. We have red anthurium here, working on new leaves, working on a little flower there. Another little guy. This actually is a new leaf put out within this last week, I'd say. This one here in a little mug is working on a new leaf poking through here. And this one here, can we get a good shot of it, is coming up with a new leaf right now. This dude here is a marble queen that I potted up last week or something like that. I absolutely love these leaves. I'll never get over marble queen. We've got a rabbit's foot prayer plant there, putting out some new leaves. A double-headed African violet, which I still have yet to split. I'm too scared to split it, honestly. I'm afraid I'm going to shock it, and it's not going to grow. It went through a long period where it was shocked out of not growing. We've got another Peperomia caparata red, and a Swedish ivy here that needs to get upsized. Another red anthurium. This shoddy attempt at macrame, it's not even macrame, I just tied some whole ass knots in it, just because I wanted this pot off the ground. Another marble queen here, working on a new leaf, thankfully. This is my huge wandering dude. The biggest one that I have. I've got some veggie seeds started here. My lettuce are leggy as hell. They're just not getting enough light, but we've got tomatoes poking up through here. We've got, these are cherry tomatoes, Tiny Tims, and these ones right here are my beefsteaks. Another rabbit's foot prayer plant, a red prayer plant, rabbit's foot prayer plant, and we have this zebra plant here, which is recovering from a long journey of just dying. A real slow death. He suffered similar to my real shields when I was away from my apartment for a couple weeks. He did not get enough water or humidity. Another mosaic coleus. This Peperomia caparata red ripple. Propagated this one from a single leaf, and it's doing pretty well. Lots of flowers here. If I can get a close-up. Some more lettuce seeds. They're leggy as hell. I'm gonna need to start some more of those. We've got a peace lily here that is a different variety than all the others that I have. Not sure what kind it is. Perhaps the wide leaf form, perhaps another type. I don't know. Coleus Kong rose here. I think this might be the prettiest Kong rose that I have. Lots of new growth coming out all over the stem there. One of my favorite parts, the undersides of the leaves. Not only does it look like a little tree, but the pink coloring of the veins carry through underneath. We have a Norfolk Island pine, which is losing some sad parts there. Caparata red ripple, recovering from a sad bout of overwatering, which is why I even propagated these babes to start with, because I was scared I was going to lose this one. Gotta have some insurance. Some baby spider plant. String of buttons from Ilana Dimitrov as well. They're doing pretty good. They lost some tops, but coming out with a new head there. This Dracena here, I'm believing is Warneckii, has been putting out a new bit of growth since I got it here. A neon philodendron, lemon lime philodendron cutting that I got also from Sandy Jane. Some more Alworthia black gem in a little wheelbarrow planter. You kind of can't see it there. And we have another wandering dude here. I believe Tradescantia albiflora. And it's flowering. And this is kind of a shit pot that I've just thrown random cuttings into. But this is a Kalanchoe tomentosa that got very, very forgotten about in dark light. So it stretched and it grew into this tangled mass of that. I don't even know what to do with it. I think I might just leave it and see how weird it can get. A little coleus baby here. It's putting out a new shoot at the base. And this here, this has been ready to go for a couple days, but I figured I'd wait until I filmed this video. This here is amaryllis seed pods finally open. They just kind of pop off the base like that. And when you open them up, you have a bunch of seeds there. And they just kind of all come out like that. They look like weird little raisins. We have, this is the first Tradescantia spathacea that I ever got. It's on a knitting needle with a paper clip holding it up. Before I realized that they actually kind of trail sometimes. A bunch of babies on the bottom here. Babies all along the stem. And these here are all the pots that I have for all of the amaryllis seeds. Another one of these Dracaena marginata bicolor. Pretty colors. Big Mama Hoya. Hoya carnosa. I messaged a lady about a cutting, a small, like maybe 2-3 leaf cutting on the Facebook Marketplace. And talking with her, she was trying to downsize to move. And so she gave me this huge Hoya carnosa. Look at the size of these leaves. For $10. So do not neglect the Facebook Marketplace, people. You'll find real gems there. We have a lemon lime Dracaena here that I got as a trade as well from, I believe, Dana Lee Brinson. Very cool. I had a little bit more soil because it's kind of flopping over a little bit. Very pretty variegation though. I love the white on these leaves. Let's see if we can get a better shot of this guy. This is my massive Alochinesis, the mother of all of the babies over there. She's very sad. She is collapsing in on herself. I got her in a Dole fruit cup in 2013. So she's gotten huge in that 7 years since then. First plant I ever got. I'm always going to keep her, even though she looks like Frankenstein. And this dude here, a little normal green kalanchoe that I got as a slip from my aunt. So, he's growing cute in a little music box there. Needs a bit more sun, but there's no table space yet. This is my quarantine timeout place. Basically, it's just kind of away from other plants. Basically, I've been treating these guys with Safer's insecticidal soap for the past couple weeks. That's why this one's so shiny, actually, because they had spider mites. No visible dudes as of right now, but this guy has not grown since I bought it. Got it from Coleman's 5 months ago, 4 months ago, something like that. Not out here, out on the west coast in Corner Brook, next to Kona. This little variegated umbrella plant I bought from Rise and Shine. When was that? That was like last week, and had spider mites, but I noticed it when I first got it. So we've been keeping up treatments on this guy, hoping that he can do pretty well. Because I love these plants. And this guy, which I just want to throw in the garbage. It's huge, and it'd be so sad to see it go. But like, spider mites are the bane of my existence. I used to hate mealies the worst, but I think spider mites are taking the crown. Almost forgot about this guy. Hasn't really done much since I got him. But that's cacti for you. They don't do much. Another one that I forgot, because it's the only resident of the upstairs bathroom attempting to give it more humidity to save its life. This little Cryptanthus, pink star, earth star. It's pretty sad. I probably should have continued to forget this one.
Visit canada.ca/coronavirus to learn how to apply for your financial support. A message from the Government of Canada.
see